What's up, everybody? Welcome to Flagrant. We got to start off this episode today. Big shout out to Luigi Mangione on the PEDs. Look at that bod.
Oh, you was a hater.
You never had abs like that.
You just never had abs like that. I had abs like that. Not on PEDs.
I thought it was because I'm pale, so the sun doesn't hit it different. And you guys, it hits it different. This guy's about to be the most beloved cold-blooded murderer.
This is white prison babe. This white prison babe.
I mean, he's a handsome guy.
Handsome guy. I was laughing, trying to hate. You were hating.
I was laughing because Miles was so quick to point it out.
Hold on. Before we talk about how great this guy is, can we just talk about how horrible the CEO was? Because that will give us a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, do you guys know anything about the CEO?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really nice guy.
Okay, tell me about
No,
it.
just salt of the earth. This is
Salt
great
of the
dude.
earth, family man, golden retriever.
No, it's interesting. Some people pointed out, like I think even Bill Burr said on his podcast, he's like, these guys are gangsters.
Yeah.
Like they sit, like they got families, like they're putting in basically policies within the organization to withhold coverage from people.
Of course.
Like all these like healthcare companies, in order for them to make money, they have to deny coverage. That's like the way it works. And they're publicly traded companies. Yeah. And the consumer mission is like, okay, we're gonna help the people. We're gonna actually like help people that need care.
CEO's job is to remove as much coverage as possible.
Absolutely.
So that you can make the most money for the company.
Because you
Deny
have a
as much
fiduciary
as possible.
responsibility to the shareholders of your publicly traded company.
So to deny people who need healthcare, healthcare is how you make the company profitable.
Precisely.
While at the same time getting them to continue to pay.
Yes.
Precisely.
So convince you to pay them money and then not help them when they need it.
Yeah, exactly.
Kill that motherfucker. Yo, I'm just saying, kill that motherfucker. Like,
Jesus, dog.
kill that motherfucker.
Jesus.
Actually, don't kill him. You know what you should do? You should make sweet love to him. That's what you should do. No, what we should have done is made sweet love to him.
I wish.
We
If this
should
guy,
make sweet love to him.
I would let this guy fuck me.
No, not this guy.
I would
right
let him
here.
fuck me.
That's
Come on.
yeah. He gets made like
But
But what if we make sweet love to the CEO of United Healthcare and all the healthcare CEOs? What if they get made sweet love to?
You know what? Then when he goes to the psychiatrist for his sexual trauma, deny the claim.
Deny!
Oh.
Deny. Deal with that shit. You enjoyed it. I want your cheeks up on the wall. I want to cast your cheeks. I want to get a mold in your cheeks. I want to put them up on the
I think
wall.
you're allowed to make jokes about.
Whoa.
You're taking it too far.
Who's I'm just going to make a mold of his cheeks and put it up on the wall like a deer head.
You're gonna mount it?
I'm gonna mount the cheeks on the wall.
Couple different ways.
All the cheeks I get, I gotta have a room in my house where I put all the cheeks that I made sweet love to.
He's a little stocky, so those are heavy cheeks right there.
We're gonna go to a professional.
not him.
We're gonna go to a real mounter. You know, we're gonna go someone who deals with big animals like an elk or something like that. Yo, you're telling me you can't make sweet love to a United Healthcare CEO who's trying to deny coverage to people who need it?
I mean,
Oh, of course you could. Enough people hate him, so I think you
Enough people hate him.
yeah,
He's totally
yeah.
fine. Like, what if we found out instead of killing him, someone just butt fucked him on the street at Times Square? Bring it back to the 80s.
an Elmo?
Peep show.
Dude, if an Elmo fucked this healthcare CEO,
Elmo unzipped, brought out that Mexican dick and just butt fucked the United Health CEO.
that would be fire.
It would. Churros for everybody.
But yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit like this. Like, I'm pretty sure even during COVID, all these hospitals went bankrupt and they had to roll them all up into one thing. So now they're all owned by private equity. All these doctors are giving surgeries they don't really need to do, and they're getting kickbacks from the fucking, medical sales companies.
It's a very unethical job to have.
There's another
Yes.
one that actually just got repealed. So technically, this guy already did one good thing so far. You know, despite killing people, which is bad.
Yeah.
He did one thing.
Killing
That's good.
person.
Killing
We're talking about
person.
people.
Yeah, that's
Person.
true.
He killed way less people than that healthcare CEO.
Someone did a death
That is
count. They
very
said
true.
he killed, they accumulated over his time as CEO in this specific position. It was like 40,000 people or something like that. So like,
Have died because he denied them coverage.
this is what they're estimating, yes. And it's a little indirect, but
That's
yes.
a genocide.
That is a genocide,
That's a
dog.
genocide.
People were like, he killed more people than Osama.
Yo,
That's
40,000 people?
that's-
I'm looking at Doug right now. Hold on.
That's 13 Osamas, dog.
Yo,
That's crazy.
That is a genocide, man. Shout out to Alex's jacket. That's a genocide.
Oh, this shit is fly. Get out of here.
Oh, I thought you got the Palestine.
What?
Oh, no, it says,
Oh, what does it say? Man?
How?
Pleasure.
It's not.
Pleasure.
It's black and white.
Yeah, it's
no,
the
it's,
kafir.
like a
it's got text on it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Thank you. Yes, the cultured individuals get it.
I don't get it.
Do you know what's happening in Israel and Palestine right now?
I have no clue to be honest with you.
no, okay,
I got
yeah.
no clue to be honest with you. I just know I'm not on Dove's side.
You're not on Dove's side? Fair enough. And I thought the Indians were.
You and billions of people, but
Anywho, can we get back to Mangione?
Okay.
This is my man
Luigi.
Mangione. So he is the most beloved murderer in the world
in,
right now.
in history, maybe.
In history.
up
He
there.
killed a guy that is responsible for potentially 40,000 deaths allegedly. Let's
Yeah.
just put out the allegedly out.
yeah.
So, and a guy who willingly took that job. He's even smiling in that photo.
No, that's Luigi though.
No, that photo right there.
Where?
Yeah, this is old Bry guy in the,
okay,
bottom
okay.
left.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, just wild. And then his Twitter's still up.
And is he getting after it?
Hundreds of thousands of followers.
He needs that burner phone. How do we get him a phone in jail?
But yeah, I mean, he's gonna be able to get one. I mean, you want to know how they get it to him? Is that what your question is? 'Cause I can explain the logistical.
Please do.
The logistical
Please
means-
expound.
Okay, tell us how they do that, Mark.
Okay, I mean, you basically gotta
Make
get someone.
sweet love to the
you
phone.
gotta make sweet love to the phone.
Yeah.
Phone sex. Have you heard of phone sex?
Yeah, this is the same thing.
It's basically like phone sex.
I hear you. That's fire, man.
But no,
Catch up.
Luigi's been tweeting stuff. He's been active. He's a big fan of Dr. Huberman. He tweeted some like
that was his
Huberman-
last
Huberman
I was
tweet.
going through his tweets and I was like, damn, he really want us. Like everybody he watches, listens to. Like there's no way he hasn't watched an episode of Flagrant and heard us be like, yo, we got to get after these rich motherfuckers.
Bro, you might be a Patreon Mangione.
I think he's a Patreon Mangione. Shout out you.
Now, do we actually think it was this guy for sure? It's a lot of weird shit going on, it seems. I'm not normally. What's funny is.
Oh, do we have a conspiracy?
What's funny is the first time that black people are like, they got the guy. What are you talking about conspiracy?
That's funny. Wait,
Because they found him in a McDonald's. He had the gun, the silencer. He had a fucking manifesto. Obviously, you're
Who
going to carry
keeps the
those
gun,
things
the
across-
silencer, the manifesto on you at the same time?
Yeah, across state lines, days later.
Nah, bro, that's not him.
That's because we think y'all all look alike. All these pictures look the same. That look like the dude.
I mean, yeah, this is hilarious.
He
That
got a
people,
nose on him. That nose is nosing.
people are looking at the eyebrows and they're like, dude, he's got a unibrow.
Did he groom his eyebrows before he killed the CEO? Wouldn't that be funny?
That's fire.
Right
That
before
is
awesome, Arthur Fleck shit? Just
Yeah.
casually?
But like that is really the question. Is like, how Italian is he that his unibrow grows back in 3 days?
Nah, he got that. That growth is there. He's got great eyebrows, like stunning eyebrows.
Yeah, these are thick, dude.
Yeah.
You think he's on the Propecia? That's great head of hair.
He's
It's
26.
Italian.
The guy's
Just
awesome.
saying, it's great head of hair, right?
Yeah, he got
guy's
everything
fucking
going.
awesome, right?
He is awesome.
Shit.
Brought justice to that guy who killed 40,000 people.
I can't wait to give to his GoFundMe.
Yeah,
I'm
is
just
there
waiting
one?
for someone to start one.
Yeah. So people are pointing out some things. They're like, okay, so he goes to PA. He gets recognized by a McDonald's employee.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you real quick. Didn't that guy who killed 40,000 people allegedly, didn't he also rug pull his own company? Didn't he sell a bunch of his own stock?
He's being investigated for this basically like a stock dump.
Whoa, so he could have dumped stock from his own company.
Is what I think that's what the investigation
And that's
is.
almost like insider trading because you have knowledge of something that's going to happen within the company.
Oh shit, he's Mr. Beast?
Yo, did he do a crypto scam? What in the Mr. Beast Hawk 2 and Logan Paul is going on over here? This is insane.
We got to start crypto scamming. We really need to.
Coffeezilla, don't.
No.
He is joking about
We
that,
need
Coffee.
to, bro. Everyone else is doing it.
Coffee is on to you.
No one else is going to prison.
Coffee, you should start watching Camp with Mark Gagnon.
Yes,
He's
yes,
gonna be
yes.
selling Bitcoin.
Watch
He's gonna be
that
selling
shit.
all them shit coins, and it's gonna be a problem. But he got nothing to do with us.
What is the consequence?
We
You
just
make-
about-
Coffee's deal is scarier than this cute motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true.
You make $50 million in coffee makes one video? I mean, come on.
That's not. That's a valid point.
50 mil?
That's
I
a
know it was
valid
gonna
point.
say, but I
That's a
know
valid
that.
point.
Sorry, Coffee. Get them suspenders ready. We sell it out.
50 mil. We'll cut him in. It'll be fine. But yeah,
right.
this guy's the ultimate Chad is what people are pointing out. But he gets caught by a minimum wage employee at McDonald's.
Wow.
Is what the allegation is.
Yeah.
Which seems like, all right. And then he's caught in the McDonald's, like sitting there on his laptop with the gun and a manifesto, a 300-page manifesto, and 10 grand in cash and foreign currency. And then he actually gets deposed. He goes into court in front of the judge yesterday.
And then what does he say?
And he goes, a couple things. The money, that was planted on me.
Yeah.
And
Oh, now it's funny, Al, huh? Cops been doing this to black people for years, but now it's funny when it happens to
But
an
they got a
Italian.
fake ID, a gun, and money. Like usually they just plant one like gram of
Well,
crack
when
on
it's
them
a
and
white
that's it.
person, you need a lot of evidence. Okay? When it's black, you barely need any. Some blind bitch could be like, I think I saw him.
Let me ask you this. You shoot a guy, you got foreign currency, and you're ready to flee the country. You got the money, and you're like, before that, let me go to Altoona, Pennsylvania, and pull up at a McDonald's. Who the fuck is doing that?
McRib. When that McRib
They
is
got
this
that in
season, you need
Canada.
to pull
They
up.
got better
McDo-
McDonald's
son.
out in the rest of the world.
Why would he go to Canada? Like, if you got to leave America, you
That's
go to
first. You go Canada, you fly out from Canada, whatever.
Yeah,
Who
but
knows?
workers at McDonald's don't snitch. Come on, Trump don't snitch.
Yeah.
he's a
Sad.
he's
Yo,
a fry,
that's
he's
a
a
good
fry
point.
flipper over there.
Yo,
Yeah.
Trump, you know what Trump got to do if he really wants to win over America? He got to
Pardon this
pardon
guy.
this man.
Oh, that's
Bruh.
fine. No, Biden
If-
needs to do that.
Wait, what?
Just come on, go out on a high. For real. If he pardons him, everybody will
saying anything, bro.
everyone will forget about his son.
That makes complete sense.
That's what I'm
that makes
saying.
me kill a
It's a
story
nice-
with a better
yeah.
story.
No, that's fire.
That's a PR flip.
Hold up, we completely forget
Got
about
that
Hunter.
one.
No, I'm on.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
completely forget about Hunter. You pardon this guy. What's the justification for pardoning him?
He's a hero, American fucking hero.
We
He's
need
a-
change.
He's a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have to be a federal court.
It has to make its way there, so it's got to be on Trump. It's not going to happen in time.
He crossed state lines with a weapon.
Yeah,
Federal.
that's true. That's very true. The murder charge will be federal, I guess.
But can you do it that soon? Doesn't it have to like go to trial or whatever the fuck?
Nah, feds can decide to take over a case whenever they want.
Oh, yo,
Bro.
do that, Biden.
Yeah.
Did you hear the
Approval rating will shoot right back up.
the McDonald's employee won't get the money that's offered for getting him arrested because he called 911 and not Crime Stoppers.
That's what you get.
What?
Hoe.
Yeah.
That's what you get for being a hoe.
Yo, that's fucked up.
No, that's crazy.
Al defending snitches. What's going on right now?
Son, I'm a civilian.
Civilians out here.
I don't know. People are pointing out there's just like a lot of things with it where it's like, okay, this kid,
What are people putting?
he goes to UPenn, right?
Yeah.
Like an Ivy League school.
You're a smart
Yeah.
kid.
He goes to Gilman in Maryland, which is like the most prestigious school in the area. It's like 40
Valedictorian.
grand a year, valedictorian.
Wow.
Bright guy.
Yeah.
He's the Joker. He's like writing messages on bullets. He's leaving Monopoly money as a message to the feds in Central Park. Like this whole grand scheme.
Elaborate scheme, yeah.
But then goes and has a gun on him and the manifesto and fake IDs and is sitting in a McDonald's waiting. Like it
Not
just-
to go, dine in.
That's fire. That
I mean-
level of comfort is amazing.
it
But
just
he's just not
seems-
that dumb.
But
a
he-
guy like that doesn't make sense. He'd be that dumb.
Didn't he go to college in Pennsylvania? So he's going.
Yeah, no.
going to-
Altoona, he went to college in Philly, UPenn. Then he went to Penn State Altoona. That's not even, that's like an offshoot satellite school or whatever. It's not even the real Penn State. So I've been to Altoona. Ain't no fucking reason to go to Altoona.
No, I'm just saying.
Unless you're doing a Wild 'N Out comedy show there.
Or you're running from a murder.
Yeah. But even then, just you got the foreign currency. Just go across country lines, whatever fucking currency you got, go there. He's not a dumb person.
Yes, I think. Well, one, he probably wasn't online that much because he probably threw away his phone, and so he probably didn't know.
So he
they
thought
were,
nobody was looking for him?
He didn't
No.
throw away his phone.
Oh, he didn't. He
So
had the phone
apparently,
on
so
him?
there's another thing that came up in the court is that they said that he had Faraday bags, which is basically like a bag, like almost you can think of like a Yonder bag, but it's basically disrupts the cell signal from getting in or out, so you can't be traced. And they said this is indication of criminal sophistication.
Yeah.
And he says, I picked this bag because it's waterproof. It has nothing to do with criminal
You
sophistication.
think this motherfucker? They planted that much shit on this guy?
Yeah.
But this is the thing where I'm like, okay, he is super
great.
smart, but maybe he's like going through a mental episode or is like a narcissist or something because he's speaking in court without an attorney. Which, if you're above average intelligence persons, once you get into court, don't say shit. Just be like, hey, I need legal representation. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. So that would indicate to me like, oh, he feels pretty confident about his position with the judge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which
Because he knows he's innocent, yo. He knows the truth is on his side.
Wait a minute. That changes things for me.
No.
If he's choosing to defend himself.
But he's not. He didn't choose to
he's
defend
not
himself.
defending.
He's just in front of the judge. God bless you in the name of the
And I
Father,
was
Son, Holy
wet.
Spirit.
Oh, God. It was all over my shoulder.
I can smell it.
I have smelly sneezes.
Bro, what the hell?
But
I
my
can
farts don't smell.
that is
That's
interesting.
false. That's actually false. Completely false.
It's only if I allow it.
Yeah. How come your sneezes smell like shit?
Because I can't control the smell of my sneezes, but my farts, I can't keep that in. I can't keep that in. And that just decomposes my body.
Bro, have you ever sneezed and woke up your baby and your wife freaks out at you?
No, but I farted and woken up my wife, and she's really happy about it. Yeah, she really enjoys that.
Fucking
It's my
curveball.
favorite way to wake up. And then when she wakes up, I go, ah! Like that. And then I say she farted. My wife farted the other day. She was while we're in bed, she woke herself up, farted. She was so embarrassed that she put the covers over her head. And I was like,
God
don't go
damn.
down there.
Yeah.
This is ground zero, dude. You gotta be careful.
He's like, touch of it.
Last show to tour, okay? Honolulu, Hawaii. All right. We'll see you guys all there, the Blithedale Arena. We'll see the protesters there as well.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. Shout out to the Kendrick fans that will be outside. We'll be inside, having crazy racist and sexist jokes and having a time of our fucking lives. But y'all enjoy the outside. I hope it pours rain and you just stay out there soaked. We love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. The Life Tour is finally coming to an end. We got the special film. Once again, thank you guys so much for pulling up to that. That was awesome. And I'll give you news about when that comes out on Netflix. But appreciate y'all. We see you in a few weeks. God bless.
All right, guys, let's talk show dates. I told you I'd have announcements this week, and I do. February dates are coming, but January, we ready to rock with those. January 9th and 10th and 11th, I'm going to be at Side Splitters Comedy Club in Tampa. So all you Floridians, white trash people that are happy that we had Trump on the pod, come through. Also, January 23rd through 25th, I'm going to be in Sacramento at Punchline. Guys, I sold that show out 2 years ago when I wasn't even really moving tickets. So you better buy tickets to that shit because it's going to go quickly. Also, January 30th and February 1st, I'm going to be in Des Moines. I'm very excited to go to Des Moines because, sometimes you're just trying to like make fun of being in the middle of nowhere and you just pull a city out of your ass. My go-to is Des Moines. Now I finally get to see, apparently it's West Des Moines. I don't know why the fuck you would have directions for Des Moines, but I'm going to be there at the Funny Bone in West Des Moines. Get your tickets there at akashsingh.com. Also, if you go to the website, my eyes look really pretty on the top banner. I don't know who did the Photoshop, or maybe that's my natural eye color. I'd fuck those eyes. See y'all there.
Back to Luigi.
Yeah,
okay.
fucking Luigi, man. Put a different picture up, man. This is too crazy.
I can't. I mean, all the pictures are so.
Mugshot, he's a joint
amazing.
too.
Yeah, it is crazy. But so he's talking to the judge in court. I don't think he's like legally defending himself. Like I don't think he's like I'm denying representation.
Yeah.
But I think he is
not exercising
going back
his
and
Fifth
forth with the judge.
Wait, so you guys don't think he went crazy?
No, he probably went crazy. It's just more
so-
fun to say that he's this like
okay.
vigilante hero.
God.
But two things can be true, right? You could be a crazy vigilante hero.
yes.
But it is rare that people like bad, people we perceive to be bad get killed.
Yeah, bad things usually don't happen to bad people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is one of those rare cases.
It's just nice
Bless
to see
up.
gun violence bringing people together.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's just nice to see an act of senseless crime bringing the whole country. Like, yes,
It did break.
ain't no
Both
sense.
sides were just
we
like,
can fight behind
It ain't
something.
senseless. Anybody who ever had to pay for their own health insurance, this made the most sense.
I think Americans are ready for central health care or whatever it is.
Yeah.
What is it called? Central
Universal
health
health
Universal
care.
health
If
care.
you want that to happen,
I think
just
we're
have
ready for it.
Yeah, mark out a couple more of these guys. You can
That's
get all the
very-
coverage
Do
you
you
want.
remember
Yeah.
we were talking about this? We were like, okay, there's going to come a time where there's a like a wealth disparity, and it'll either be like a violent revolution or a political revolution.
Yeah. We're getting close.
Yeah.
We're getting close. But you can, like rich people, basically, the super rich have to make sure that the super poor have just enough to get by. The second they don't have enough to get by, then they're going to, okay, we're going to storm that person's fucking estate and we're going to kill his whole family, et cetera. Right?
And that's what happens here.
So a way to keep them poor, but keep them happy would be to just give them universal health care.
Oh, okay.
And that will get you a few more years.
Yeah.
It's going to take some money off of your bottom dollar, but you'll find a way to just put it on the middle class or put it on like the kind of rich like they always do. But that is a way to keep them out of your pockets or keep them from storing your estate for a few more decades.
Decades, yeah.
You get a couple more decades and eventually they'll be like, hold on, I can't eat, but I can go get my neck fixed. This is fucked up. And they're going to shoot another one of you. But this is a good sign that it's time to start taking care of the people because he wasn't poor.
No, he was like one of the wealthier families. His cousin is a delegate in Maryland. He's some type of like political office.
Really?
Yeah, Nino Mangione.
Weird thing, the whole family owns a bunch of nursing homes and they have really bad ratings. So I'm like, if you should be upset at somebody, you probably should be upset at your own
he
family.
didn't talk to his family for like 3-6 months, whatever. No one knew what happened to him. Oh. That's what they're
But it's
saying.
just
that's
interesting, like, why is the anger being directed at the health insurance company when your family is really not doing a good job taking care of old people?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they had nursing homes.
Oh, yeah. They own like a bunch, like probably like 10 to 12.
Oh, wow.
Take it to the top, baby.
Interesting.
There's a little, apparently he had this back injury. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
real,
Yeah.
but this like
like you-
lingering back
You
injury.
got to get
and-
surgery.
Again, this is kind of one of the stories people are saying. I don't know if it's the case, but it's like he was in Hawaii, he was surfing, injured his back, gets back surgery. Apparently, there's like a whole back surgery racket that happens. I was looking into this also, where like they're overdiagnosed, and oftentimes like the saying that people go with is like the first surgery is optional, the second surgery isn't.
Yeah.
And so like these doctors will just like do back surgeries, and then they have chronic back pain forever because the doctor's getting kickbacks for the back surgeries and yada yada yada.
Fuck.
Is what people are saying. And so it's possible that he was wrapped up in that.
He feels manipulated, taken advantage of, and now for the rest of his life, he's in pain.
So they're looking at his like book recommendations, like the books he read, and there's a ton of like back pain books.
Yeah.
And so he's like reading about this shit. He's feeling angry. He maybe did like, some people say he did like ayahuasca
to get through it.
and like was partially part of it. So like he was angry, traumatized, hyper intelligent, and then goes potentially crazy. Doesn't talk to his family for 3 to 6 months. And then forms his plan.
He just comes back a fucking superhero. Unbelievable, dude. What a story. What a fucking story.
Dude, Miles and I were talking about this. It feels like Batman. Like, imagine he doesn't get caught and
but
just keeps
he
going.
kills people. He's something much cooler.
But he goes after other billionaires.
Yeah.
Imagine he just keeps on finding billionaires.
Dexter.
Yeah.
And then he tries to kill Bruce Wayne.
And then that's where the episode of Batman starts. Third episode. We're writing seasons over here.
I mean, there is something interesting because Dexter, the idea was
a serial killer that kills other serial killers, right?
Oh, I thought he was a serial killer that just kills bad people.
Maybe it goes there, but I think the idea was serial killers.
Serial killers kill bad people, serial killers. I think it's like sort of both.
Right.
Okay.
But essentially,
he
the people
kills someone that stole copper pipes. Like
he's not killing. He's not killing good people. He's killing murderers or rapists. Or
It probably
you know,
gets
people.
to that point, yeah.
Exactly.
But the
right?
idea is this.
But the idea is so he has to feed that need. So he's going to find a way to do it that like helps society.
Yeah.
Which now we can like him.
Yeah. Robin Hood is a kleptomaniac and wants to help out poor people while he's at it. This way I don't feel guilty.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's all Robin Hood is. He's a fucking klepto.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I wonder if other CEOs for these companies right now are looking at how the public is reacting. Not is there a crazy person that's going to try to murder you? There can always be a crazy person that's going to try to murder any of us, right? But the public reaction, and they're going, whoa, I'm hated. My job is hated. When I tell people what I do for a living, they hate me. They despise me, and they think that how I contribute to the world is repugnant.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that weighs on them, and they start going, I don't want to be thought of by this way by my community. Or I wonder if they're such sociopaths that they go, fuck it, this is how I make money.
Well, here's what this is going to be like some cucky shit probably. I'll just say it. This thing that they all hide behind, healthcare insurance companies and food companies, when they go public, our fiduciary responsibility is to the shareholder. I almost think you shouldn't be allowed to go public if you're a health insurance company, a healthcare company, a food company. Because then
Conflict of interest.
Food is full of bullshit. And what they hide behind is we're publicly traded.
That's a great point.
This is medicine and food for the people, but you get to hide behind, if I'm Brian Thompson, I'm doing my job.
All right, so can I ask you a question? What would be the alternative argument to that?
I guess it's just anti-capitalist. It just seems a little socialist to not let these guys go, to not let healthcare companies, food companies go public. We can't get the funding we need to expand the business the way we want to or whatever. They would hide behind that. But
Anti-research